Hello everybody, so today we're on cleaning out cattle sheds, hauling the dung and stacking it in the field. So we're all finished first cut silage and we're in the gap now between silage and haymaking. It's not weather for haymaking just yet. We're having a dry few days, but next week it's going to come in wet again. So we're leaving for now. We have got about 60 acres of hay to do, so that'll be coming up whenever we get there. But we're not quite there yet. So what we're cleaning out today is all the straw yards from the dairy replacement heifers and beef stores. We've not let them out yet. We want to turn them into the field or the fields where we took the big first cut from. That was about two and a bit weeks ago. We cut that now. It's coming back. But it's not come back enough to turn them out yet. So we're taking this opportunity to clean the majority of the dung out, but keep them in. And then when it's time to turn them out properly, we can clean the sheds out properly and steam clean and disinfect everything, ready to so that it's clean for a fresh start again when we start calving in August. So I am sad enough to have a particular technique for building a muck heap. So what I like to do, we'll tip a load up through the centre, and then we'll back on each side and tip one load up each side. So it's kind of three loads wide. And then what we can do, so that keeps it long and narrow. So we can push these sides in to keep it higher, and then we can run back some more loads up. By doing that, we keep a tidy heap, a narrow heap, and when we heap it up, it keeps kind of a compact pile, because we want to heat it up. We need this to decompose, to get some heat into it and kill off any weed seeds that are in there, and rot the straw down. Because at the moment, you can tell that's still straw. It's too fresh to spread. So that's why we stack it, to make it rot down. It will do that on its own. We don't need to do anything to it. We can speed it up by turning it, mechanically get the loader in here and move it around, and that gets more air in. We have done that in the past. We don't do it so much now as we used to. Probably not as much as we ought to, really. But by doing that, making it decompose, we can spread it on the grass. It disappears quickly. In the autumn, it goes, the worms and that take it down in the soil. And you can really see in the spring, you can see, if you sort of do half a field, you can see the exact line where you got to. That's the difference it makes. So it is very, very worthwhile spending the time to stack it up properly and not just spread it out, when it's fresh, because it just doesn't work quite as well. So just have a quick look at the grass that's grown. So it's just a little over 2 weeks since we cut this and picked it up. So It's doing all right, it's coming on. So there's not enough here to bring the cattle up just yet, but since we took the grass off, it's been dry. We've not had any rain. We've had a couple of drizzly days, but it's nothing worth measuring yet. But next week we're coming on. Hopefully there's some rain coming next week, so that's why we're getting this out now while it's dry, and hopefully next week the rain will come on. It's going to stay warm, and we'll get some grass coming on to turn the cattle out as soon as there's enough here. Right, so I think that's just about covered everything for cleaning out. It's not an exciting job. It's not a lot of detail to it, but so like I said earlier on, there's haymaking coming up as soon as we get the weather. The crop is there now, the grass is ready to go, but we just need the settled weather to get it off. But more importantly, at this stage in the summer, we need the rain that's coming. So that's good news. That's coming up. So I guess it just leaves me to say thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Whether that's haymaking or not all depends on the weather, but it will be coming when we get there.